All right. Welcome to the channel. Oh, you are running. Okay. You're going to be cutting a lot of that out. Greetings, sports fans. This is the opening of our new channel. And you can read it on my hat. Slow Horses Pickmaster Challenge. That's the name of the channel. Well, we couldn't start up on week one. I was too busy working, if you can believe that. But I was. I was on the river fishing. Well, taking other people fishing. Anyway, the results are in. I hope I got these in order, but it doesn't look like I do. So, right away, I can tell I've got to work on this. Okay, now we're going to start over.
Better if I'm in here or not.
Greetings, sports fans. Welcome to my new channel. You can read it on my hat, but it's Slow Horses Pickmaster Challenge. This is week 2 in the NFL. We couldn't get it in on week 1. Just too much work. What can I say? Anyway, last week we left it. Hankster, was on top after a fabulous 15-win week. Nobody's ever done it in the first week. But, week 2 changes, and sometimes it's really tough to pick them. So, we had 5 upsets this week. 5, That's a lot. It just goes to show you take all the favorites every week, and I guarantee you're going to lose this contest because you got to find them. You got to find those little gems out there. And when they're there and you're right, it's fabulous. Anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes. This week's sole winner, all by himself. Uncle Edge, Uncle Edge, 15 wins. 15. Oh, sorry, 14 wins. 14 wins. Incredible. Outstanding. I can't believe it. You've been so close to winning this contest over the last few years. Maybe this is your year. I don't know. I hope not. I don't want to give you my money. So, this week, fabulous. I tip my handicapper hat in your direction, sir, because that is an awesome week. And I'm proud of you. But, this is a marathon. It's a marathon. And it's only week 2, but I wouldn't go, pressing my suit for the award ceremony or anything just yet. But good week. Well done, sir. There were 4 13-game winners, 4 of them, all on the tail of Uncle Edge, just dying to get one more win if they could. But they didn't. It was the Badgers. It was Jayhawker. It was Mr. Clean. And yes, your faithful man who writes down the picks every week, he pulled out 13-2. So, outstanding to all of us again, That's just, in week 2, 13 games out of 16, that's just fabulous. And at least we're looking down on others right now. In this, this week, we have the privilege of looking down on others. But we did not win. Because Uncle Edge, he got the two tiebreaker points. So, not that great. There were 3 12-game winners. The Coyote, Southpaw, and Goldilocks. And making a fine recovery from last week's debacle, the Boilermaker pulls out 12 games. Awesome. Good job. The so-called experts out there, they didn't even come close to you guys. Didn't even come close. They were, 11, maybe 10. But, we're all very good at this. We beat them all the time. So I'm glad I finished up better than you people, But, keep it up. It's a long season. There were 4 11-game winners. My goodness, so many people picking so good early in the season. It kills me. I want to, I want you people not to do that well, but you are. The Counselor, Batman, Hankster, and Cracklin' Rosie. And there were 2 games decided by 1 point. 1 point. It's enough to drive one insane. I don't know. I've lost so many over the years. My bookies, they got a place in Florida because of me. How wrong I've been most of my life. Anyway, talk about luck. I believe heavily in both, good and bad. Bad's bad. Everybody knows what that means. But good luck. Do we always recognize it? Or do we think we're geniuses? I don't know. Food for thought on that one. Moving on. The 10-game winners were from the rookies. And that's to be expected. But 10 games, double digits. That's always been great in this league. In fact, you got to have it every week. Or you just wind up paying like I have since 2011. That's a long time ago. The rookies, I said. Hollywood and Lucky Dan. Lucky Dan. 10 games. What can I say? Excellent, but not good enough. It's a shame, double digits and all, but not good enough. And Hollywood, keep hanging in there. It was a tough week, but there were others who did worse than you. So you got that to look forward to. Look at it that way. We had 1 9-game winner. 1. It was The Undertaker. I know he's not happy about it. He likes to take chances. And he hunts for those upsets. And that's important. Because you will not win this picking the favorites all the time. You're going to lose. You're going to pay. Anyway, it's the nature of true gamblers out there. The ones who are willing to take the risk. So, cousin, don't let this discourage you. You just can't go crazy. And now, oh God, we come to the 500 Club. Surfer Girl, my sweet squeeze. 8 wins. 8 wins ain't good. No. I'm sorry. All these veterans are giggling right now. I would never do such a thing, really. I wouldn't. I would never do such a thing. But, flush out the sand and salt from your ears, your headgear, all of it. And get ready for next week because, 8 wins. Come on. I bet my dog Nova could pick better than that sometimes. Sometimes, not every time. Sometimes. So, it's early. You can redeem yourself, fix yourself. That's what you need. You need to fix yourself. And now we move to the bottom. Oh my God. We're talking bad here. Now I got to say a bad word. Poor. Poor. You understand me? Poor. The Rooster. He had 6 wins, man. 6 wins. This has got to be hard to swallow. Week 2. Hollywood, your girlfriend. She's doing better than you, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, she's doing better than you. This is her first time out. What'd you do? You took the Bears? Really? Even I won't take the Bears. I love the Bears. But they're horrible. And you can't pick them over Lions. I don't want to harp on you. It's early. Who am I to say? I'm just, I'm doing good lately, in case you didn't know. Doing real good. I don't know what happened. You took the Panthers over the Cardinals. I mean, yeah, they were coming on strong at the end, but, you know, still the Panthers. And, you know, the Cardinals are just better. There's still time. There's still time. You're a past champion, Rooster. Can't be going crazy in week 2. I mean, it's almost like you're going kamikaze on me. You know, you got to reserve that for, like, you know, week 17, week 18, giving it a shot. Anyway. And now it's that time on the show. Pick of the week. The game, the Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers at home, Heinz Field. They were favored by 3. Only one of us got that pick. And his name's the Boilermaker. That was a great pick. I'm impressed. The hat gets tipped once again. I am impressed. Okay, we got the board. I'm gonna show it to you, but you're gonna realize that it don't work. Because, you know, I wasn't bright enough to realize everything would be backwards. So, you can't read it. I'm gonna read everything off. The standings. Uncle Edge, 27 wins, 2 tiebreaker points. On the lead. At the lead. Fabulous. Hangster, you got 26 wins, 2 points. Not bad, not shabby. That's really good. I also have 26 wins, but I ain't got no points because you two gobbled them all up. The Badgers, 25 wins. Good teamwork there. There's, 25 wins after 2 weeks. Pretty darn good. And then we got Jayhawker and Cracklin' Rosie. Cracklin' Rosie, this is her second year. Doing pretty good, 24 wins. And the Jayhawker, who's always in it, seems like it. He's got 24 wins. You know, I lost money to him this year. Friggin' Royals. Beating the shit out of the White Sox. It was a tough season. God damn it. Southpaw and Goldilocks, the Coyote, and Mr. Clean all have 23 wins. You know, right there in the middle of the pack. Maybe you're stalkers. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, long thing. And then we got a slew of yous. The Boilermaker, the Counselor, Lady Hawk, Batman, The Undertaker, and Lucky Dan. All of yous got 21 wins. So you're not too far out of it, but you are back. You know, back. And then we got the 2 rookies, Surfer Girl and Hollywood. They got 20 wins each, you know. Not too bad. I mean, all things considered. They're only, 7 games off the lead. But that can be made up in no time. One horrific week, let me tell you. Anyway. And then we got the Rooster, who crashed and burned a little bit. The Rooster, he's got 18 wins. So there you go. That's how it went this week. Uncle Edge got the star by his name. Thursday night game is the Dolphins at the Bills. And you got to be crazy not to take Josh Allen and the Bills. I guess you could pick the Fins, but, I picked them 2 weeks in a row, and I lost. So I'm taking the Bills. Do what you want. What do I know? All right, you degenerate gamblers. We'll see you next week.